So the Crossfire game I played, I was kind of just using my Normandy 44 map here just to kind of give me some narrative. The 711th Infantry Division made a counterattack against the British Airborne here and overtook that crossroads, if you saw that video. And as these guys were, regrouping and pushing back, they came across some elements of the 716th Ost Brigade, Ost Battalion, boy, is that a battalion? Yeah. I think it's the division though. Anyway, they ran into some Ost troops holding a farm. So now they're trying to take this farm. Very small attack. These British are set to, they're supposed to be defending. Let's see if some veterans can take in a little bit bigger German force. So you got the same group, well, not the same group, got a platoon, heavy machine gun, sniper, which normally would be hidden, mortar, and the forward observer. And here you have a forward observer and 2 squads, and the squad behind there, and the platoon commander, 60 mortar, or 50, whatever their small one is, and then a platoon guarding the woods here. So let's see if I can make something different happen this time. See, let's zoom in a little bit in the battle here. And I think I'm having to make a little adjustment here because the sniper, I think they can only be reactive, but I'll have to check into that. But anyway, we've got kind of a stalemate here. Very early in the initiatives back and forth, the Germans took out one of the British squads here pretty early in the game. So they were down a squad already. Kind of had a stalemate here, stagnated here. He's been suppressed, which is the highest level of suppression, the highest level you can get, worse. And then we kind of stagnated. This guy's been hit a bunch of times from over here, but now they finally got something going here where they missed their missed op fire. When you miss your op fire, you can't do anything else, so you're kind of set you up for an attack. He's suppressed, he's pinned, they're going in for a close assault. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so that they beat the suppressed one by 1. They beat him by 2, I think, and then they beat their first guy by 1. And then they rolled up on the platoon commander, took him out, no problem. Then they just beat their guy by 1. So it's very close rolls, but they got him. So now they're just going to keep moving. These British are just having they're just bounding heroically across the battlefield. They've gone from those woods where they had close combat, and they've come over here. Now, this was kind of silly. I moved this guy, I moved him over here to close assault, and I didn't even think. So I moved him here, and I saw, oh, he's got line of sight to this guy. So he fired on him and pinned him. He rallied, but I didn't want to move him again because I didn't want to take that chance. So I just charged in here, and I just took out the mortar. I had to roll it twice because they were down 2 because they're a crew serve weapon. He's up 2 because he had that. He's a veteran, and he had the platoon commander. Again, airborne paint. These airborne were painted by Curtis. Some of the airborne over here painted by British Legion. So cool. Anyway, so they the first tie they rolled a 1, and they rolled which made it 3, and then they rolled a 5 minus 2 is 3. So 3 and 3 they had to roll again, and they demolished. Then the tie was rolled. But two 4s were rolled, but they were +2 minus 2, so then they won. So now they've taken that out. All right now in my limited knowledge of Crossfire, this is where I'm stumped. I almost had it. This guy was suppressed. I could not get this guy suppressed. This guy, so I fired a few times. Mortars, I'm not really sure what the advantage of the off-board, on-board. They're both 80 millimeters, so it's not really doing much. Actually, this is an 80. Oh, I need to look at that. Is this on here? Yeah. Oh, I should have been rolling 4 dice. So I should have been rolling 3 dice with them. That's the difference. Okay. All right. Anyway, well, that's what explains one thing. I've rolled 1 less dice for him. So I'm kind of stuck. Pinned and pinned. It doesn't matter. He can move up here. Pins don't affect a guy in a building. They can't move. So what? They can fire 360, so they can fire on him. This guy needs to, next German turn, I need to lay waste on him. So I'm going to try to fire with a machine gun on one of these guys to try to suppress at least one, so they're not both attacking him when he moves. Right now, he can move out of the woods and right up to the house. Close assault. But I need to suppress one of these guys. I fired both mortars already, and I need to knock down their counters down to 4. They're both down to 4 left. So these counters keep track of my mortar shots. So I could fire smoke, actually. I could fire smoke. He's going to fire the machine gun. Let's see what happens. I'll let you know. Machine gun pins, so the initiative goes back to the Germans. Need to mortar that guy. And again, where I could... Whoa, my voice is completely gone. And this is where I could use some help. I finally got... I was doing the RD a little wrong. But anyway, I got it. Anyway, they're suppressed and pinned so that, man, I got to get these guys suppressed so I can close assault them. But maybe I just got to screw and go for the movement, and they'll fire on them. But anyway, well, the machine gun. This is what's happening a lot. The machine gun fires and gets like nothing, and a pin doesn't do any good, honestly, in a defending building. So I'm just like, so I'm stuck at it again. Then these guys are going to rally. So the Germans are going to rally the suppressed guy and then fire on somebody. Actually, the FO is going to first fire on him. He's gotten 2 suppressions on this guy, but of course he rallies quick because he's a veteran, and he's got the commander right there. So. FO here, let's just see what happens. FO, roll 3 dice because he's rounding. Nothing, so that's good. So we're going to tick off a thing, but it doesn't lose initiative because it's indirect fire. That's an interesting rule. Now he's going to try to rally his boys. He's just going to try to rally the suppressed guy. He rolls a 1, so he does not. Now it's a fail. So now the question is, so I'm going to roll the mortar. So I'm going to roll 2 dice. I got another suppression. So this is cool. The 50mm mortar, you target the building. The owner, so the German player, determines where's the kill potential. So it says here, receive the hits based upon the priority given above for kill potential. So the squad has to take it. So now they're suppressed. This guy's going to fire on them now. So let's let the bigger gun fire. So it's going to be 3 dice against him. Now it's just the building. So it's a pin. So now the commander's pinned. And that's it for artillery. There's 1 left, so this might be what they needed here. So, in fact, I think it will be. So now the American, or the British will move in. They can exit the thing and go up here to the house. And I got to kind of read how this works here for that. All right, so let's see how this close combat's going to work. They're both suppressed. He's attacking the building. But this guy, because it's going into a building, everyone has got to choose a partner. I assume a pinned commander can still help, so it'd be good to suppress him, because I assume a suppressed one couldn't help then. I don't know, but he's only pinned, so we're going to go with it. So, close combat modifiers. Nope, 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 no. All squads are veteran, yes, +1. And then I have my commander, it's +2. Oh, it's a +4. Let's make sure I got that right. So one of the CODs is suppressed, so it's a +2. Veteran, +1, 3, and 4. And then they get 1 because they have an extra squad backing him up and a commander. So it's +4 and +2 for the rolls. So blue is British, gray is German. +4, +2. 8 and 8. We're tied. So we're going to do it again. So again, 7 and 4 is 9. So he wins this battle. And now I need to check the resolution of that. Okay, all is lost. If you lose it, you're out. It's kind of like bolt action. So that guys are out. The commander's out because they're supporting it, and this guy would move in, and the FO is gone. The British have taken the day. I think the British actually did that. So that's pretty cool. And I don't know how quick it took me to play that game. Let me check my watch here, but I think I was able to do that pretty quick. I would love to hear from I would love to hear from some Crossfire players on some things. So, I mean, I was about out of arty. So, I don't know how you do that. So again, a Stalingrad fight. I mean, this is kind of like Blitzkrieg Commander. I'm like, Stalingrad fight? I'm not sure how you'd even do that. Because that would just take, it would take forever. You just have the close assault and be basically just rolling dice against dice. And you'd be at a severe disadvantage. But it's fun. I finished the game. I got it set up and played in 2 hours. So now the British have taken the crossroads, had taken the farm. So remember, they lost the crossroads, and then as they were going out, they got the farm. So I don't know what good that does. And then the next battle would be for the town. Did I set up for the town? Maybe I should do that. Let's go over here. I think I got river, farm, and crossroads. So the next one was the river. I might do the river and I might pull in a tank or two, just see how that works. So the British have taken the day, they took the farm, and now they're able to go support their brothers over at the bridge. Let's see if we can maybe do a counterattack with the Germans and bring in a tank. We'll bring in some Piats or something, and we'll see how it goes. That's another extra D-Day game for you all. Surprise! Anyway, see ya.